Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday. The sun is shining. It's glorious here in Eastbourne today. I've been outside doing a bit of yoga this morning, actually. I'm not sure if it's quite for me, but it was interesting. And bent bits of my body that I didn't think I could bend. But anyway, I've got some guests for me today, so let's go through these. So first of all, we've got Adrian with us.
Hi all.
Lovely. And how's the weather there?
Fine, thank you.
Good. We've got Dave Say.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. And what a glorious day it is today here in East Yorkshire. In fact, I've just been down my garden to collect some rhubarb, and it's beautiful outside. Really is nice.
So is that what you're having for pudding? Rhubarb crumble?
Yeah, I think so tonight. Yeah, rhubarb crumble. Yeah, beautiful.
And we've got a very rare and special guest at the moment.
Oh,
Penny.
Don't call me special. I'm not that special. Hello, everyone. How are you? It is absolutely fabulous in Gravesend. As you can see, I have my window open because it's daytime. And it's, so I've got loads of washing out today on the line. What else would you do on a sunny day when you can't go out?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a hot topic, isn't it? Washing. We do that here. And it's just like, what's it come to? And the best thing to talk about is who's doing the washing. And
yeah. Still, the great thing is, if you're all on lockdown, you can all wear the same clothes every day for a week. And that just saves on washing powder.
Yeah.
In fact, if you get a month's worth out of your underpants, that's really helping the environment, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I suppose I get what you're saying. Washing to do, you just be bored. So doing the washing gives you something to do.
You can always clean the house.
Well, I've only got a room.
My landlady at the moment, she's up on the roof, pressure washing it.
So I've not done a lot today. I actually I bought myself a little treat. I've been messing around with this morning. I bought another Lego set because obviously I'm waiting for the Bugatti piece to arrive from Lego. They've sent it, but it takes like seven days or so to get here. So I've got another Lego set, which is quite exciting, which I can use in the garden. And I know,
nice. Is it a clothes hanger over on the liner?
No, but I know Fleet would probably enjoy it. And it's quite technical. It's a Technics one, and you use your mobile phone to control it.
Oh, that's cool.
So I have got a little video clip actually to show you of what I've started building it this morning, but there's still a bit to go. So this is what I should end up with.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there you go. Just a bit of fun. I thought I'd have a go at that. It just looked quite interesting. Never seen that concept before using the phone.
Nice. I read a comment the other day about someone saying Lego is for children. Looking at that, I don't think it is anymore, is it?
No, the technical stuff is quite complicated, and I think it's more for adults.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Right, listen, guys, I did pre-warn people before we start the stream. I've just got to disappear for 5 minutes. So if I can ask a favour, you can just take me out the stream for a bit. But keep an eye down the bottom, because when I come back, I'll be waving at you to bring me back in.
Okay.
So I'll be about 5
Okay.
minutes, maybe 10.
all
Or
right,
send one
no
as
worries.
message.
Yeah, I could do that, yeah. Right, I'll see you about 5 or 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
No wrong.
Okay, so
There
so yeah, we're going to start with issue 88 today, and hopefully get 89 and 90 done. That will be all I've got here with me, but
Oh,
it's
froze.
we do have a new project. What's going on with the internet? The internet's been a little bit laggy here. Yes, yesterday was really bad, so I'm hoping it's going to hold out today. It just flicked off for a minute, but yeah.
Oh no.
Next week, but I know it's out first, so we'll see how it goes. But right, on to today then. So issue 88.
Okay.
And it looks
So
like we've got
issue 88.
some roof.
Yeah. So issue 88 Horlicks is the
Yes.
upper deck ceiling roof. And it's the middle ceiling panel for the upper deck is supplied, and we fit sockets which will hold the upright grab poles in place. When the ceiling is in place, we also fit lamps to receive the LED lights at a later stage. Okay.
Brilliant. So a bit of deja vu, possibly, from the bottom deck.
Yeah, from the lower deck. Yeah, similar, very similar. So we'll need to go to a table shot Horlicks.
Yep. Just grabbing this out. Okay, let's go. Let's go down there, and then I shall amend the screen
Yeah,
a
lovely.
little bit like that.
Do you want to quickly just look at the chat before we go any further?
Yeah, let's do that. So what we've got here, we've got Dave say hello. For Wayne, hello there. Hope everyone is well. You've got Graham Presswood. Good afternoon, all. Chris Camplin, hi Horlicks and Penny, and everyone else. Dave saying Adrian. Steve Graham. Hello, everyone. Wayne says that he's got a lovely rhubarb. Roger Thompson. Oh, there you go. Roger Thompson. Great to see you all this afternoon. Love it.
Jolly good.
Chris Camplin, what piece is missing? It's unusual for a piece to be missing. Yeah, I agree. On my Bugatti, I've got them here. I'm missing out of this pack this can't see. This brown angled piece. I need one more to fit on this side. I haven't lost it because it was a brand new bag I opened. So yeah, it was very, very, very strange. But they had like on the website they have a missing piece form, and they're sending me a piece free of charge. So it's not a problem, but I've just got to wait for it to come through the post. They've already dispatched it. So, yeah, I thought it was orders as well for a Lego set. I think that's really not like it. Oh God.
Whoever is listening, we do apologise for this at the moment.
Yeah, it keeps cutting out on the stream, Horlicks, and keep losing your voice, and picture's a bit fuzzy as well.
Yeah, it's not liking anything. Chris Campion loves Technic builds. I've built am I back?
I think so. Oh no.
Don't know, you're...
I think you might be back now, Horlicks, are you?
Yeah, I think so. This is really, really bad. Yesterday we had really, really bad speed better earlier on today because I checked it on the stream.
Yeah.
Let me just check it.
We can see your phone, but
It's not too bad. I mean, obviously it should be better, but
yeah.
11.4. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. It might
If it
pick
does,
up.
yeah, if it does cut out, I apologise now. I think it's difficult because I think obviously a lot of people are on the internet at the moment, and
Yeah.
we just cross our fingers. So Chris Cameron says he loves Technic builds. He's built a lot of them.
Yeah.
Stuart Sullivan says hello, Horlicks and everyone.
Very good.
Adrian Dave, hello.
Hello.
Alan Key, hello. Hi all.
Hi.
Mark Mods, hello Mark. How are you?
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Chris, weird.
Yeah.
Are you using Wi-Fi direct? I'm using Wi-Fi because I'm in a shared house. The router's in the kitchen, but I have got a Wi-Fi extender. So ever since having that, I've not actually really had many issues apart from when the internet speeds. I think we've got a problem with the line, or it's just the usage in this area, perhaps. But the landlord is on the case. So yeah, that's all the comments so far. So let's go through a parts check then.
Yeah. So parts check is 88A, the mid ceiling section.
Okay.
Yeah. Jolly good. Plastic, is it?
Yeah, that's plastic.
Yeah. What do you notice about the mid ceiling section? It's got rather a lot of holes, hasn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say it's got more holes than the lower deck one.
Yeah, it will.
These ones in the middle.
Yeah, they will come apparent a bit later on, but there's been quite a bit of controversy about them holes.
Okay.
Okay, so 88B is sockets times 4.
Yeah, I've got 4 of them.
And that's the cream sockets, yeah. And 88C is the ceiling lamps times 4. Yeah.
Yep, they're through.
And 88D is the advertising stickers times 5. Yeah. And 88 is the tape strips times 8.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you've got DP screws of 5.
5, yeah, certainly is 5 there.
Okay, Just check and see if Penny's back in.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye. No, it doesn't look like it. Not yet.
Okay. So we'll let you sort your screws out and then we'll go from there.
Right, okay. I'll bear me 1 second. The door's just gone. One
Okay.
sec.
Okay. And don't worry about the sirens, everybody, because he does live near to the fire station, so it'll be just going out on a shout or something.
Right, that's cool. Right. Yeah, it wasn't for. Well, it was a parcel, but not for me.
Okay.
Right then.
So step one, if you're ready.
Yeah, let's go on step one.
Come on, computer.
Come on.
I think wasn't there supposed to be doing something with the internet to actually boost it while everybody was on lockdown? There we go.
Actually.
Yeah, they were supposed to be boosting it, I think. But right, step one then, Horlicks. So step one of issue 88, and that's take the mid-ceiling section 88A and identify the 4 recesses for the sockets 88B. One at a time, fit the sockets into the recesses as indicated.
Okay.
And what you'll probably notice about these is that they have a little notch on them.
Like a key, yeah. I reckon this is probably going to be better to do one at a time, perhaps.
Yeah, I would say so too, because I would have thought they might drop out.
I mean, mind you saying that one's in quite nicely, but
yeah. But if you want to do them one at a time, we'll go to step 2 then.
Yeah, let's do that.
So step 2 is after fitting each socket, turn the ceiling 88A over and fix the socket in place with a DP screw. Continue with all 4 sockets are fixed in place. So obviously, Horlicks, it's just one by one, fixing them in with a DP screw.
Right. Okay, let's start then. So I've done this one up here first.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the first one done. The second one down here, I'd say, yeah, it's got a little key. So if I can get rid of autofocus, I think.
Yeah.
So plug that in. Yeah, very nice fit.
Yeah, lovely, aren't they?
Yeah. There's 2.
Yeah.
Three, and then number 4, just on this outside edge here.
Lovely.
Okay.
Smashing. Yeah.
They're nice and solid.
Yeah. So step 3 then.
Step 3.
So take 2 of the ceiling lamps, 88C, and fit them into the side sockets in the side of the ceiling panel, 88A, so that the lamps go through to the inside of the ceiling one at a time. Peel the strip of tape 88E from the backing and use them to stick the ceiling lamps in place.
Right.
Right.
And if
Penny,
Penny's
Oh,
back
yeah.
on stream. Do you want to add Penny to the
Hello.
stream? Hello, Penny. So what I was going to suggest, Horlicks, is that we went to step 4 as well, and you did both steps together.
Yep.
So step 4 then is ceiling lamps 88C are held in place on the outside of the ceiling 88A by strips of tape 88E. And actually, just looking 2 steps ahead,
Okay.
it's exactly the same for the other side, Horlicks. So if I read steps 5 and 6, you'll have the complete instructions for putting the lamp holders in.
Yeah. Okay.
So step 5 then is turn the ceiling panel 88A around, fit 2 more ceiling lamps 88C into the recesses in the side of the ceiling and fix each one in place with 2 strips of tape 88E. And then step 6 is the strips of tape 88E hold the ceiling lamps 88C in place on the ceiling panel 88A.
Okay.
So we'll watch you put some ceiling lamps in now, Horlicks.
Okay. So I need to cut these out off the sprue first. I'm hoping these are going to be strong enough. Yeah. Right, that's the ceiling lamps out.
Okay.
Right, so I'm just going to push these in into the side. Do
I think they're a nice tight fit as well, aren't they?
yeah, these ones are actually. I think they're tighter than the lower deck.
Yeah.
Well, on mine anyway. I don't even think you need to really put tape on them, but obviously we will.
Yeah.
as mine was tight fit, it's your build, it's your choice.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't bother either, but I will just for belts and braces. But yeah, I don't think there's any need on these. But then it depends on your personal build, doesn't it? Like there could be some that your lamps are maybe a little bit looser, some maybe tighter.
Yeah. Some people are putting black tape over there to stop the light bleed.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That could actually be what the white tape is for then.
Yeah.
Obviously not as effective as black tape, but
Okay.
Okay. So with that then, Horlicks, that is the finished view for this issue.
That's a finished 88.
So, and it says in the finished view, it says the first ceiling panel has been assembled. The advertising stickers will be fitted at a later stage.
Okay.
88 complete.
Brilliant.
Excellent. So 89 then, Horlicks?
So yeah, moving on to 89.
Okay. So this is issue 89 of Build the Classic Routemaster, and we're doing the upper deck ceiling. The front ceiling section for the upper deck is supplied, and we fit grab pull sockets, lighting, and advertising to the additional advertisement will be used in a future issue.
Okay.
Some more parts in this one though, Horlicks.
Yeah, I've just been noticing that actually.
So maybe a little bit more to do in this one.
Okay.
Okay, so key to the parts then. 89A front ceiling section.
So that's this piece here.
Yeah. Yeah, superb. So 89B sockets times 2.
Yep, 2 of those.
Yeah. And 89C, an advertising panel. That's the one. Yeah. And 89D, ceiling lamps times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then we've got 89F. Sorry, 89E, some advertising stickers times 5.
Okay.
2, 3, 5, yeah. 89F, some advertising sticker. Yeah, that'll possibly be that one. Yes, it is. And if you remember, Horlicks, you've got a mug, haven't you?
This is
And that advert is the same on the mug, I believe, isn't it?
yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Avoid the rush hour.
Yeah.
Although what would be more topical now is avoid travel, full stop.
Yes, absolutely.
Just
Right.
yeah, just don't worry about the rush hour. Just don't get on Penny's bus at all.
Yeah,
No.
just don't get on anybody's bus. And so 89G is some tape strips. It doesn't say how many. And then you've got screws, Horlicks, of DP screws times 3. Camera's locked up.
Guys, I'm getting my lamp is flashing, which suggests there might be a problem with the electric. I don't know if we've got too much power, but so if I just disappear, you know what's coming.
Okay. I'm not sure if Horlicks has disappeared at the moment because his camera's all locked up.
Ah. Okay, well, we'll have to entertain people in the meantime then.
Yeah, we'll have to sing and dance.
Maybe with a joke?
Yeah,
Well, it just so happens I happen to have a joke.
excellent.
What did the general say just before the men got in the tank?
I'm not sure. What did the general say just before the men got in the tank?
He said, "Men, get in the tank."
So, get in the tank.
Get in the tank.
Get in the tank.
Yeah. See, I'd have made someone a lovely dad, wouldn't I?
Yeah. Get in the tank.
Get in that tank now. And what is brown and not very heavy?
Not sure. What is brown and not very heavy?
Light brown.
Light brown. Oh, we haven't lost Adrian now, have we?
I hope not.
Because
Who
that
haven't who have we got and who haven't we got? Is it just us two, Dave?
I think so.
Is it now the Dave and Penny show?
Yeah. And we can't build anything because we can't see anything.
Can't see anything. That's all right. You can't see the mess I'm making of this Spitfire. And I finally got some glue, so I'm just having a little bit of a bash of glue and bits together. And it seems that they may have replaced the main ingredient with their super glue with water.
All right. Didn't we have to have some special glue? ABS glue?
Oh, okay, that's probably what it is then. I must admit, I normally use that Gorilla Super Gel stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of semi-grip. It's you got to kind of hold it together for a very long time. It does eventually stick, but
Yeah.
I am kind of starting to feel flour and water might be more effective.
Yeah. Are you back, Adrian?
Yes.
Oh, that's all right.
Got to answer that door.
Well, it was
We can
Amazon.
see you, but we can't. We can see you, but we can't. We can see the inventory of the parts we've got, but we can't see anything else.
Yes, that's all we can do.
That's all we can do is just here we are.
Oh,
Hello.
Well, the problem
back
is because I live
again?
in because I live in a shared house, where the internet gets a bit slow, other people in the house unplug the router and try and reset it. So that just happened. Someone came down and turned the router off. So of course everything just went up in the air.
It's fine. We Penny entertain people with her jokes.
Oh right,
Yes.
good.
You missed that funny joke that I did not tell you before the stream started, honestly.
Okay. Right, where were we? So I got to DP.
Okay, so DP screws times 3
Yeah.
and JP screws times 3.
Oh, I've still got some left from before as well.
Okay,
Yep.
and IP screws times 5.
IP, yep. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so step 1 then, Horlicks. Step 1 is fit the advertising panel 89C in place on the flat area at the front of the ceiling panel 89A. Fix in place with 2 JP screws. I bet you can remember this issue.
Okay. So this will only go in one way as well, because of the holes aren't quite central. So yeah, that'll fit nicely in that way. I've got a slight marking on there.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because I would have hidden it the other way, but you can't put it in that way. So there we go. That's that in place.
Two JP screws then.
2.
Okay. So step 2 then, Horlicks, is peel the advertising sticker 89F off its backing inset above and stick in place on the advertising panel 89C.
Okay, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to put it upside down
Yeah,
because obviously when it goes on the bus, it will then be the correct way up.
exactly, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, yes, lovely. So step 3 then. Step 3 is one at a time, fit the sockets 89B into the recesses in the front of the ceiling section 89A and turn the ceiling section over and fit each socket in place with a DP screw.
Okay. So same as before. Plug that in. These are a little bit looser on this one than the previous issue.
Yeah,
So they will fall out if you don't do one at a time.
yeah.
This one. Sun has got his hat on. Hip, hip,
Hip,
hip,
hip, hip,
hooray.
hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out to play.
Yes, right, there we go. That's them in.
Multi-talented we are.
Yeah, like a good old song.
So step 4 then is take 2 of the ceiling lamps 89D and fit them into the sockets in the side of the ceiling panel 89A. One at a time, peel the strips of tape 89G from the backing and use them to stick the ceiling lamps in place. And step 5 might as well go in the same order, Horlicks.
Okay.
So the ceiling lamps 89D are held in place on the outside of the ceiling by the strips of tape 89G.
Brilliant.
And we may as well go to step 6 as well because that's relevant to what you're doing. And so step 6 is turn the ceiling panel 89A around, fit 2 more ceiling lamps 89D into the recesses in the side of the roof and fix in place with 2 strips of tape 89G. The inset above shows the ceiling lamps 89D fixed in place.
Brilliant. So I'm just going to fit them all in now.
Yeah.
And fix them in place. So 1, 2. Again, these are a nice tight fit on all of these.
Oh, well, a vicar I know has actually just gone live, doing a live feed for obviously Good Friday.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's Easter weekend. It's a problem. I've just lost track of days, what time of the year it is, everything.
He was actually asking my advice as whether he should go live or not, and I said, yeah, go for it. Okay, so step 7 then, Horlicks. Step 7 is take the mid-ceiling assembly 88A from the previous issue, fit the 2 long tabs in the front ceiling section 89A over the holes in the front ceiling section 88A, fixed together with 4 IP screws.
Okay, so as I can notice here, you've got this. It's obviously directional. I'm not sure whether it will go the other way or not.
Right, I think
Probably
you may
could.
have,
But look for this screw here with the rail and then one of the inside rails, and then that's the side that we're going to attach.
yes, the little cutout there, yes.
There is a little cutout, but I still think you could, if you force that, you could put that in there because do line up just about.
Yeah.
So just be extra careful with that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it's got the little notch in the cutout, hasn't it?
And
Or the little pokey out bit, as Penny would say.
The little pokey out bit. I've just completely different subject from Routmaster. I've just discovered something about the Spitfire.
Yeah.
Issue 4, and I'm putting the little magnets on the side panel.
Oh, yeah.
I've just noticed if you put the magnet in the wrong way, it doesn't stick to the bit it's meant to stick to.
Yeah.
Because what they've done is they've put magnets on both bits, whereas they really should have put like a little piece of metal and then a magnet on the other side. So I've actually unscrew it all and re-put it back in again. So it's a good idea to test it beforehand.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, because obviously the polarity on a magnet is a negative and a positive.
Yes. And if you put them the wrong way, they do not attract.
Yes.
But thankfully, we're not gluing them in.
No.
Right, and I've also dropped a little piece. I don't know where I dropped it.
Have you done that, Horlicks?
yeah, I'm just checking my work. It's a little bit loose.
Yeah.
The screws are tight, but there is quite a lot of movement still in that.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit fragile, so obviously be very careful with it. Okay, it will strengthen up a bit later on.
Okay.
So with that then, Horlicks, that's the finished view.
Another one bites the dust. Wow.
Yeah. And then for the next issue, issue number 90, it says the last section of the upper deck ceiling is assembled and we fit the handrail on the stairs.
Right, okay.
So
I remember this.
Yeah, so have you got issue 90?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we remember this one.
Yes, and I think that's why on 87 you suggested not to put all the screws in the back.
Yeah. Well, between me and Adrian, we did,
Yes.
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So, this
Let's
is
move on.
issue number 90 of Build the Classic Routemaster. The upper deck ceiling and handrails for the stairs. We complete the assembly of the upper deck ceiling and fit a mirror and handrails on the stairwell.
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to go key for the parts?
Mm-hmm.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just. I was just carefully trying to get them. All these bits out. These loose bits.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Right. So key to the parts are then 90A, the rear ceiling section. Yes. Looks good.
Lovely.
Okay.
Okay. So 90B is sockets times 3.
There we go.
3 sockets. Okay. 90C is the mirror housing. Yeah. Okay. And 90D is the mirror. Yeah. We can see you. Hello. So 90E is the ceiling lamps times 2.
Okay, that's these.
Yeah.
While I'm
Yeah.
here, I'm just going to cut them off.
Yeah, you might as well.
Okay.
Okay. And 90F is the advertising stickers times 5. Yeah. What do they say?
Again, please avoid the rush hours.
Yeah. And that's quite current because you shouldn't be going out on any bus at the moment, apart from
No.
if you're a key work. So 90G tape strips times 4.
Yeah, I've got 4 of those.
So 90H is an handrail and it's the large one. Yeah, looks lovely. And 90I is another handrail, and that's a small one. Yeah. And then you've got screws of BP screws times 9 in silver.
BP and silver. Yeah, they're really small. Actually, I'm going to have to do a little bit of a tidy up because I've got no room left.
Okay.
So, BP.
Graham Presswood said, Penny, were not the magnets marked with a white line
Yes.
polarity?
Yes. I actually missed that on the magazine where it says black mark. Now, since I saw that, I had a little look, and yes, they have got a little white line on them. See, I'm in a situation now. I fitted the second magnet, I can't see the white mark. It is holding, but I can't feel if it's on properly. It's on well, but I don't know if it's just being held in by the other magnet.
Yeah.
So I think, well, now that I know the white mark is there, I'm going to take the magnet out again. I'm going to refit it, but facing different direction. And
Yeah.
I'll see if I can feel the difference.
Yeah.
And they're both slightly marked different sides.
Yeah, there is definitely a one. I want to
Honey.
see the specific magnets.
Yes.
Right. In that case, I fitted the wrong magnet on the first one then. So that when you fitted them, the magnet should be, the mark should be visible. See, what doesn't help is you have a look at the magnet, you lay it down on the table, and then you look at the second magnet, and the polarity is the magnets are so strong, they actually fly across the table to join up with each other.
Yeah. So, are you ready, Horlicks?
Yes. So I've done BP.
You've done BP, the silver ones, and
Yeah.
so CP times 2.
Yes.
And DP times 5.
Yes.
And IP times 5.
Yes. Correct.
And we've got Love Minis in there as well. So hi, Love Minis.
Oh, hello, lovely.
Hello, minis.
Hello, minis.
I hope you and your cats are having a lovely Easter, start of the week, Easter weekend.
So, are you ready for step 1 then, Horlicks?
Yeah.
Okay. So step 1 is take the ceiling section 90A one at a time, fit one of the 3 sockets 90B into the recesses in 90A as shown.
Okay. So we've
And
done
then-
this before.
Yeah, it goes together with step 2, and that's after fitting each socket 90B, turn over the part 90A and fix the socket in place with a DP screw. Repeat to fit all 3 sockets in place. We're at
Okay.
full screen at the moment, aren't we?
Oh no.
That's it. There we are, that's better. So do you know when your next parts are coming then, Alex?
No, I'm not sure yet. I think Adrian said it could be around the 22nd, perhaps. But I've not checked online yet. But they go to my work address, so I'm gonna have to. My manager will message me if I get any mail there, and then I
Yeah.
can go and pick it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. That's the those in place.
Okay, so step 3, and what I suggest we do is we do step 3 and 4 together.
Yeah.
So step 3 is, as described in the previous issue, fit a lamp 90E into the recess in the ceiling section 90A, fix in place with 2 pieces of tape. And then step 4 is fit the second lamp 90E into the recesses on the other side of the ceiling section 90A, fix in place with 2 pieces of tape 90G.
Okay. So I'm going to push the lamps in Oh, that one's really tight. There we go. It's gone in.
Yeah.
That was so tight, it's marked my finger.
Oh, heck.
So is that what we could call a marked mods then?
Pardon?
If it's marked your finger, could we consider that a marked mods?
Yeah.
A little bit cheap advertising going on there.
Yeah. Well, why not? I mean, I think anybody in the chat or anybody new watching, if you want to join anybody else's channel, just hover your cursor over anybody in the chat and bring up their channel, and they can go to their channel and join their channel.
Absolutely. Some great channels out there for the special group. And there we go.
Wow, that was quick.
Well, a big thank you to Graham Presswood for telling me about those lines. I've changed the magnet around, and it's such a stronger grip now.
Oh, excellent. Jolly good. So you had them the wrong way then?
I did.
Oh, heck.
It was when one magnet is in, it's a nice strong hold, but if you have them both in properly, it's a much stronger hold.
Yeah. Yeah. So you ready for step 5 then, Alex?
Yep, ready to go. Yep.
Okay, step 5 is fit the mirror 90D to the mirror housing 990C. Fix the mirror in place with a CP screw through the housing and into the screw socket in the back of the mirror.
Okay.
Lovely. We can see you again. What is it Paddy Hinge and Bracket used to do?
Say that again.
What did Hinge and Bracket used to do when there was polishing something?
Oh,
Oh, oh.
they used to breathe on it and go, oh. So it was, you know, when you're like 8 years old or however old I was and you're watching it at the time, it was really funny. I actually laughed so much I got painful ribs. I've only ever done that twice, and the other time was watching a Charlie Chaplin film.
Charlie Chaplin film?
No. Yeah. I tell you, it was actually a third time. There was an episode of Spit and Image, and Barry Manilow came in to have a haircut, and the guy was cutting his ears off without realising it. There's all this fake blood going everywhere, and I was just in absolute stitches.
Right, okay, so step 6, Horlicks. I suggest step 6 comes with a ginormous warning.
Okay.
We
do not attempt to do this part unless you do.
Yeah, step 6 is held on to the rear of the root. There is the mounting of the mirror. At this moment in time, I suggest we leave step 6 and you put your mirror somewhere safe, because that is because it's only held on by one of them flimsy lugs is the mirror, and when you put your roof section down, it actually rests on the mirror and is likely to break off.
I see, yeah. So that will fit on there sort of like that.
Yeah.
But it's hanging down, so you're...
Yeah, that's it, yeah. So, and it's likely to break the
Yeah,
bracket
I
off.
left mine off. So I left mine off until, you know, fix the roof.
So I actually well, Christine actually broke hers that way, and I had to glue it back on. And I learnt the lesson and left mine off for the time being.
Okay, so this is supposed to be a DP screw, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a DP screw.
Yes, that's right.
Might be worthwhile taping one to it or something.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Or you could temporarily just slightly screw in that hole.
I thought about that, but because we're screwing into plastic, I didn't want to screw it in, take it out, and put it back in.
Yeah.
Just in case. So, yeah, I'm just going to tape the screw in the back of there.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And then you can pop that in your tray for a bit later on.
Yeah, brilliant.
Okay, so step 7 then. Step 7, and it'll become quite obvious why we've done that with step 7. So step 7 is take the ceiling assembly completed in the previous issue and fit the tabs in part 90A over the sockets in part 88A. Fix in place with 4 IP screws. The inset top shows the ceiling assembly. Note the position of the mirror and the housing and check that you have fitted it correctly in inset below.
Okay.
Okay, and if you had your mirror on at this point, you would have to put the corner of your rear of the ceiling over the desk there so that it wouldn't break off. Okay, so 4 IP screws then.
Okay. The screwdriver's a bit enough.
Yeah, that is one of my favourite technical terms.
Now,
Yeah.
Well, this Oreo is well used, so I need to. I've got another set. Just the head's starting to go a bit. I mean, it's it's all right. It's all right. It's still got a lot of life in it, but
We do use it a hell of a lot, though, don't we? I think it does.
yeah.
Well. I mean, I'm stuck with Wilco screwdrivers at the moment because I left my Oreo at home.
Okay.
okay, so there we are.
And that is, very fragile. Just you can just tell. I suggest not lifting it up from each end because they move. I would take the weight from the middle because then they seem to be more secure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so step 8 then, Horlicks.
Yep.
Okay, step 8 is where you're going to need the top deck of your bus. So if you want to get that organised.
Okay.
Here's one he prepared earlier.
All right.
Okay, so step 8 is take the upper deck assembly from issue 27 and the handrail 90H. Identify the fixing points and fix the handrail to the stairwell. There are 3 brackets on the handrail, each with a central peg. Fit the pegs into the holes in the side of the stairwell 85C so that the screw holes in the brackets align with the sockets in the stairwell. Fix each bracket in place with 2 silver BP screws. Fix the lower bracket. The fixing of the lower bracket is easier if it is done from below as shown in the inset. Take care not to damage previously fitted parts when turning the model.
Right.
So I think you can do this with the bus on its side, on the off side. So just push it over. That's right. Yeah. You can get at it from either the top and underneath then.
Okay, so I need to remove the back.
Yeah,
Easier.
exactly. Yeah. And I think you put a screw each side, did you not?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I put one on each side. These were JPs, weren't they?
I believe so. JP or DP, I can't remember which now. Do you know off the top of your
Off the top of
head,
my head, I
Adrian?
can't. No, but I'm just quickly grabbing the mag.
Oh, brilliant! Thanks. I think it was
Right.
JP, but we'll
And this is also where you may need a variety of screwdrivers as well.
Yes.
JP,
Okay.
is it? Right, really good.
Okay, so
Yes.
So you can see the holes, or we can see the holes. Haha. And then there should be locating tabs in them little brackets. So we've got Fleetwood J and Watson. Hi, Fleetwood J.
Fleetwood.
He's just got back in and he's hoping everyone is safe and well.
Bless you, Fleetwood. Hi, Fleetwood.
Okay, so I have lined that up. Now it's the mission
Of popping the screws in.
So I just need a quick screwdriver change. Or heads change. There we go. It should be okay. Was it this one? No, that feels better. So I'm going to extend my screwdriver and go through the window.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, well, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see because of my hands, but
yeah, that's okay. We know that it's oh, that's better. Yeah, we can see now.
Oh, I've got the shakes on.
Yeah. Shaking all over.
Well, I'm just going to leave that one loose for the moment, just so I can line the others up.
Yeah, good boy.
Is that your lovely animal?
Right. What, one more up in that top bit.
Yeah. Sit down, my lad. Good boy. Good lad.
There we go. So that's them. So now we need to tackle these two at the back.
Yeah.
So
Just in there, yeah. Is it
obviously,
two or is it three?
two there.
Two.
And obviously, I actually could probably get the Oreo in there.
Yeah, now we've taken the back off, yeah. Because they're 2 BP screws again. Silver ones.
Right.
Yes. Easy.
Okay. Jolly good. So, I think we'll leave the back off for a minute because step 9 is take the second handrail 90i and identify the fixing points on the inside of the stairwell. The peg at the top of the handrail fits into the socket in the grab pole 79F, and the bracket on the lower end of the handrail 90i fits against the screw socket in part 79A. When the handrail 90i is in position, fix it in place from below with a silver BP screw as shown in the inset right. Yes, something in that direction, I think.
It's a bit complicated. I can't see where it's going to fit into. Do I need to attach the top of this other bit yet?
I think you may have to, yes.
Because remember, we left this out.
Yeah, so I think it might fit into the bottom of that one. And I think that could be the problem there. Yes, that's correct.
Unless you temporarily fit it there and work out, okay, what to get the angle of the screw right.
And then you could remove it again once the other grab pole's fitted in place.
I think I might leave that because, well, it depends. Do you know if we need to be turning this upside down? Mind you, I can't anyway because this is quite flexible. So I've not really been putting it on its roof anyway.
I don't think we need to turn it over anymore. I don't think.
Okay, that's quite top. I need to.
You have wedged up the front, haven't you?
Pardon?
You did wedge up the front, didn't you?
Yeah, it's up on it's up on my screw pot just because of the red.
Yeah, jolly good.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Okay, so that then goes into the side. Yeah, it doesn't quite want to fit right.
Yeah, they are very fiddly to get into the right position, but I was just getting an update from Chris on my cousin. My cousin's got COVID-19.
Oh no.
Yeah, is apparently feeling a lot better today. But his wife's now got it.
Oh God. Are they high risk or low risk?
No, the low risk. She's a nurse,
That's
and
something.
he's a gas engineer.
Right. So it was probably a matter of when rather than if.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so sorry, remind me, what screw are we going in with? Another BP?
BP silver screw. Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
So, Milan Ondrak says, not keen on the visible screws on the seat backs. I would have glued the cushions on and then put veneer on the seat backs. Yeah, in actual fact, Fleetwood J here in the chat, he's done exactly the same as that. He's glued the seat backs on and covered it with a veneer, and they look rather super. And a few other people have done that modification too.
I am so pleased with how Fleetwood's bus has turned out. You know, he's gone in. Do you remember him saying ages ago, "Oh, I'm really not very good at mods. I've never done them before."
Yeah.
And he's just gone in, given it a go, and I think he's probably got among the best buses out there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I've decided, unless you think otherwise, this bit of the rail is supposed to sit on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's very loose, and I'm thinking about dabbing some super glue on there.
Well, I believe I did that on my bus. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did. Yeah, I did do that on my bus. So
I am going in with super glue.
in fact,
Okay.
I think Christine did it on hers as well. So right, super duper. So once that sets, Horlicks,
Does
you're
that
on.
look right? I mean, it doesn't look quite as it should, but it's the only way it's going to go in. See, this is sort of gone at a funny angle.
Yeah.
But it's the only way it's going to fit nicely with that hole at the top.
Just go to finish view. Yeah, it looks all right to me. It looks absolutely perfect. Yes. That is at the right angle.
Okay.
Because I've just quickly looked at the finished views. Pretty sure that's the same as mine. I'll just have a quick look. Yep, that's exactly the same as mine. So
okay.
yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. There we go then.
Yeah. Jolly good, sure, chaps.
So now, we safe to put the back on as per issue 87.
Yes. We
Yes.
will be safe to put the back on, yes. Not forgetting, of course, that wire that's coming out back of them seats there.
Yep.
Needs to go in that little slot at the very back. That's it, yep. And then you can pop your back on with JP screws.
Right, I'll start with this side.
And then obviously not forgetting, of course, that the back is actually longer than the bottom of the underside of the bus. So obviously you'd need it on its side, wouldn't you? Or propped up, Horlicks.
Yeah, I'm just going to grab my...
I just almost fell over.
You nearly fell over, Penny.
Yes, I just kicked the table and slipped. Hence the. Whoa!
I won't go kicking the table, it hurts your toes.
It does a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've done that before, and it's absolutely awful. If I do it and I do it hard enough, I can't walk for about 3 days.
Well, this Spitfire is very challenging, isn't it?
We haven't actually got into ours yet. But
Oh,
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. I think it looks a lovely build.
I have been guilty of saying, oh, these old builds are better because you had a lot more work to do, and these newer builds, they're just a case of screw, screw, screw. But this Spitfire is actually very challenging.
Yeah, it's glue and screw.
But
It's
I'm
glue.
now trying to position pieces around the propeller, and you're kind of wrapping things around, and it's really
Yeah.
tricky. Ah, okay, that now makes sense.
Okay, I'll just answer a few of these questions. Kevin Pritchard said hi all. So hi, Kevin. And Milan Ondrak says it's a nice model bus, though, to be fair. Yeah, it is a super model. And then Roger Thompson says, Penny may have already said, but how is your bus coming along? So how's your
So
bus
how's
coming
my
along?
bus coming along?
Yes.
It isn't. It's sat at home, and it's not coming along at all yet.
Okay.
It will get there.
Do you know what issue you're up to, roughly?
The last issue I did was one that I did on a live stream, so it's about 96.
Right. Okay. So Milan says that I thought the body was supposed to be metal in this model. Yes. The body is metal in this model bus. Milan, what you're seeing is the inside walls, and the interior of the bus is plastic. The exterior of the bus is both metal frame and metal panels. So yeah, metal skin, and Stuart Sullivan's answered that question too. So wow, Horlicks. Wow.
It's never metal for the sake of being metal, is it? It's plastic where they can get away with it, and obviously as a result it makes the whole thing a little bit lighter.
Yes.
Which is a real advantage actually, because if you made all the parts metal, you just wouldn't be able to lift it.
That's true. Yeah, that's absolutely true. I mean, we're going to be edging on 12 kilograms when it's finished anyway, and
Yeah.
12 kilograms is an awful lot of weight. I think I worked it out to be about 8 bags of sugar or something.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So right. So
And
step 10 then, Horlicks. Sorry, Adrian.
Didn't someone say you can get better detail and in metal?
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct.
True.
Yeah, that's correct. So
Okay, so yeah, that's all that done, and the wires coming through there.
Jolly good.
Good.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay.
Okay. So step 10 then, Horlicks, once you've put that back.
Okay.
So step 10, and we're back on the roof again. And it's take the advertising stickers 90F times 3, 88D, and times 4, 89E, and times 3, identify the fixing points below the lamps on the upper ceiling deck panels 89A, 88A, and 90A, and one at a time peel them from the back in, making sure that any gaps between sections of ceiling are fully closed up before fixing the ceiling stickers in place. Okay.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, so I think you may have to go by the approximate places that's suggested in the magazine, and obviously placing them upside down to you so that they are the right way up in the ceiling.
Okay. So the first one I can see is here.
And my dogs think it's tea time, and it isn't.
Okay, that's one on.
So imagine there's probably a lot of dogs out there that are very confused because they're humans at home a lot more.
Yeah.
All very happy because they're getting extra walks.
Yeah.
Each time there's a tickle dog, or each time I see him, I used to stroke him, but I saw him today. I basically did not stroke him.
Yeah. Is that, well, you don't know whether they've got the virus neither, do you?
Wow.
Yeah, or they carry the virus, and I pass it onto the dog. It sits on the dog. The owner comes and strokes it. Then it's transmitted to him, sort of thing. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing. They're telling us that animals can't pass the virus on, but they're also telling us that certain surfaces, the virus lives longer than other surfaces.
Yes.
So, you know, these dogs' hair, one of those surfaces where it lives a little bit longer.
Could be. Could well be, yes.
like the dog licks you, and of course then licks the owner. It could be lit on its tongue, and
Yeah.
there you go. It's passed on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. The wire has just fallen off my motor on the Spitfire.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I probably moved it a bit too much, but nothing a bit of solder won't sort out. Actually, to be honest with you, it makes it a little bit easier with it out of the way.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Oh, I've just noticed what's in step 11, Adrian. Horlicks is not going to be happy with us.
Oh dear. What's happening in step 11?
Well, you've got to put stickers on the bottom deck roof.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay.
Well, yeah. Get your money's worth out of the advertising.
Okay, I think I'm happy with that. It's okay. I mean, I think it's a bit silly putting it over the joins like these big ones, but
And even those ridges as well, sort of thing.
yeah, I don't think it looks right. I think, but it's up. They're on.
Yeah.
So that is
Jolly
step
good.
10 done.
Step 10. Now, in step 11, you're going to need the bottom deck roof. And it says in step 11, take the advertising stickers 90F times 2, 89 times 2, and 88 times 1, and identify the fixing points on the lower deck ceiling roof panels, 56A and 57A. One at a time, remove the stickers from the backing and fix in place. Taking care, you should decide to temporarily disconnect cables attached to the roof.
Right. I am just trying to get the roof off.
So Matt's mod says it's a super model. You need to push it down the catwalk. Yeah. You would need to push it down the catwalk. You need to carry it or put it in a wheelbarrow for going down the
Put
catwalk.
it down the wheelbarrow. Yeah, that's a bit more appropriate.
So, Milan says you need a strong shelf. Yes, absolutely. Stuart Sullivan says it's enormously heavy, and Stuart Sullivan said it's beautifully built. Wish I made it look that easy. So that's a nice compliment to you, Horlicks. And Milan says, I was working wiring tanks up until Tuesday. I've only just started my lockdown. And then Love Minnie says, my internet has been strange. Yes, we've had some internet problems over here, Love Minnie. Something that you wouldn't believe, actually.
Right. I've got that down.
Okay. So you temporarily unplugged some wires.
Yeah, I've undone a few wires. So
once again, Horlicks, it's a case of sticking the stickers on upside down, as you was doing in the last one. And there should be 5 stickers, 3 down one side and 2 down the other, unless you want to place them in a different manner.
no, it's cool. I'll stick. I'll go with what the magazine's showing. Because they seem quite sort of evenly placed.
Sort of evenly placed. Love technical terms there.
Brilliant. Okay.
Okay. So you're happy with that, Horlicks?
I am, yeah. I think
Okay, so
so that came out of the circuit board. Oh, and that came out of the J connector that was halfway through. So I think I'm going to just leave this unplugged for the moment.
yeah,
In and out all the time.
yeah, exactly, yeah. So that, in actual fact, then, Horlicks, is the finished views. Is the upper deck roof assembly and the handrails on the rear stairs of the bus. And that's your finished views, along with your lower deck ceiling stickers.
So I'm now up to date then.
Yeah.
Wow.
So for temporarily, you could put the roof on your bus, the upper deck ceiling roof on your bus, so it's nice and safe.
I've done that, and I'll see if I can. Roughly show you what that looks like. Maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, fabulous. Fabulous. Yeah. Excellent.
The roof is on. You can't really see it, but
Yeah, we can see that. Yeah.
yeah, brilliant.
So that's got you up to issue 90. And you've still got your bits and pieces to put on at a later stage.
Yeah, I've still got that pole which is taped in there.
Yeah, which will come into it a lot longer, a lot better later on.
Yeah.
And you've still got your front that's there, and
yeah,
and your back.
Yeah, all that is secure. Yeah, it's looking really good.
Yeah.
Really good. So
coming in issue 91, issue 91 of Build the Routmaster is starting work on the framework for the outer wall and the windows for the upper deck. That's coming in issue 91. Oh no. You're back. I think.
I don't know what's going on. There you go.
That's it. We've lost Penny's.
Oh, she seems to have muted and disappeared for the moment.
Maybe taking a call or something.
Yeah. So, yeah, really good. Get this right. There you go. I can't. Yeah, that's actually gone really quick, considering I had quite a lot of issues to catch up on.
Yeah.
That's just flown by. But I can't wait to start getting those bits together and then start working on the outside.
Yeah.
And get all that buttoned up. So then I ain't got to keep taking the roof and the wiring on and off, because that's getting a bit worrying. Don't like doing that really.
Yeah.
That'll stay there until obviously the next issues turn up.
Well, you're only 10 issues, believe it or not, behind me and Chris. Because our next issue is
100.
100, yeah. Is our next one, which is the cab door. So on our bus. So, and obviously we've got to paint these. So in actual fact, I sorted them out today, and I thought right, I'll have the next issues out that need painting for Man and Christine's bus. And I've got the red to go around the exterior. Oh, I'll pick it up. There we are. I've got the red to repaint on these bits. Because if you remember, I painted these bits a while back, and I wasn't happy with the red that went round the inside of these for Christine's for a Chili Beer bus. So I repainted these, and they obviously have to have that little bit of red round them. So I'm going to do that nice and carefully. So that paint's nice and hard now, so I can actually get on and do that. There's only 4 bits of red, 2 bits on this one and 2 bits on the other bit, and then they can go together with the windows in, and they can go on to Christine's bus. No, it's that side. So once I've done that, then we're on to issue 100, and that's on each bus. So, and of course, both of our buses need issue 100 painting, and they are plastic parts in there as well. So I'm not looking forward to it, but I am looking forward to it to get the cab door on, because I think the other side is rather plain and bland, and I think once the cab door's on the other side of the bus, start bringing it more to life then.
Yeah. That's the problem, though, isn't it? The closer we're getting towards the end, although I don't want the build to end because it's been really enjoyable.
Yeah.
I get more and more impatient as the issues go on, because when you start seeing it come together, for me, I get more impatient. And when we started off and just had a little bit here and a little bit there,
yeah,
you don't know where everything's going to go. But now you can see it. It makes me more impatient to get it finished.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand that totally. So, like, we picked up issue 111 today. So that makes us just 11 issues behind, really, on Man and Christine's buses.
Wow.
Yeah. So, which is, quite a bit, but within that quite a bit, there's an awful lot of painting to do. Mm-hmm. And I think what will happen before much longer is that I'll run out of paint for Christine's bus, and because I've only been buying it as I've needed it, more or less, and it's expensive paint, and we didn't know COVID-19 was going to happen, so obviously I wasn't able to order any more. So I'll get to a certain point on Christine's bus, definitely, that I'll come to a stop, because I'll physically run out of paint, and I won't be able to order any more until, perhaps whenever COVID's over with, and whenever everybody goes back to work, because it's a paint company. It's not an essential company that's open, really, because
do they do online?
They do. I order from them online, yes. But
might be lucky. I mean, a lot of places are still doing, as long as the couriers are still working and they've got an online side, they are sort of doing that. But
yeah,
I'll
have to find out and see if they are or not. Because, as I say, I do know that certainly with Christine's roof, and there's an awful lot of paint needed for that, and there's an awful lot of paint needed for the panel work, but obviously we've only got 2 bits of panel work at the moment on the sides of the bus. That's round the front, and but the roof will take up an awful lot of paint. Yeah, definitely.
So what do you do? Because if you've got a couple of panels so far, and obviously, will you wait until you've got a fresh batch of paint before you do all the panels, because of be a slight colour mismatch, maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's the idea. Yeah. The roof will be a different colour to the panels, because the panels on Christine's are going to be green, and the roof is going to be cream. So obviously, there's two different colours there. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll use up the paints on the smaller parts, and then wait until everywhere's open again, and I can order the paint if that's possible, to buy enough paint to do all the panels or all the roof, so
Yeah.
it's all one color map.
Yeah, I was going to say we might have two slightly different shaded panels.
Yeah,
Matching the paint.
yeah, it wouldn't be good. Yeah. I would imagine that they would match up nicely to the rest of it, because with Christine's bus it's like green and cream, and
Yeah.
cream on the roof. So
Dave,
yes,
if they do have an online shop, don't forget, if they say like normally it takes 7 days, it's going at the moment. It's going to take twice as long to ship it to you.
yeah.
So if you might need it in 7 days' time,
Yes.
or like say 14 days' time, you think,
Yeah.
oh, I'm going to need it in 14 days' time. It's best to order it now.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, well, the courier that they use, it's usually within 2 days, so it's not that bad, or wasn't that bad up to now. So I would have thought that. Well, I don't know, because I haven't been in touch with them yet. So I could be just saying all this, and they could be closed entirely, and I won't be able to get in until whenever COVID's over. So I don't know yet.
It's worth checking that sort of thing. Log onto the site and see.
Yeah.
And ask a question.
I first off do it by email. I contact them by email, and then we go through online payment and what have you.
Yeah, because I mean, we obviously our factory's been closed, obviously because of it. So obviously I'm at home on furlough, but there is 2 members of staff that have to go in.
Yeah.
For the online side, because we've got an online shop. So
Yeah.
is members of staff in that are just doing all the online stuff. So I think most companies are doing it. I mean, I've ordered stuff online and stuff recently, and it's coming through. So hopefully,
Yeah.
But then I suppose it depends how small does it. Is it like a little small business, or is it quite a big firm?
Yeah.
So
It's quite a big firm, I think. So yeah, I think it's quite a big firm.
Yeah.
So they're based in Northampton. So it's not just round the corner from me. It's it's more nearer you, I think.
So, okay then. Well, I suppose I think Penny's still missing, but I ought to really end the stream because the internet could go at any minute for all I know.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, thank you so much for the help again, as always.
You're welcome.
I would say I'm not sure where Penny is. She seems to maybe she's on a call or something, but
Could be.
we'll have to goodbye for her if she doesn't come back in the meantime. No, really happy with how that's gone, and yeah, looking forward to getting my next delivery. I never thought I'd be waiting for more delivery, but as I say, potentially could be starting a new project next week.
Okay.
I need to do a little bit of sorting out and perhaps have a chat with Adrian over the weekend or something to work out how we're going to do it, and Dave, of course, if you're available next week to help, perhaps. So I'm thinking, carry on with the maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay.
But just those of you that are subscribed to me, if you haven't already, please subscribe. That'd be amazing, and push the notification bell. That way, when I do decide to upload or come live, then you'll get notified of that. But hopefully it'll be Monday, Monday, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, cross fingers. But we'll see.
Okay.
There might be a delay on it. I won't know until later on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's it. And I'll just double check the comments just to see. I don't think. I think you covered these, didn't you, Dave, for me?
I think there's one at the end that you haven't done, and
Oh yeah, there we go. I would have made little notice boards for the stickers that span the ridges out, appropriately thick plastic card. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, a bit like the front when we did on the front.
yeah,
Is that what you mean? That would have been quite cool.
similar to that idea. Yeah.
So we could have stuck the sticker on, and then it could have been shaped, and then we could have screwed it around, and yeah, that would have made them all uniform and flat. That would have been quite a good idea. But unfortunately, that wasn't done. I suppose you could modify it,
Yeah.
with a 3D printer, perhaps, but it's getting the files and the measurements right, I suppose. And Yorkshire said, "Great live, thank you very much." So. Yeah,
Penny's just dropped a message and said, "Sorry, guys, be 5-10 minutes."
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. So I really enjoyed it, and yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? The more it's coming together as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm really happy because obviously I've just temporarily put the roofs on. We haven't been told to do that, but I can tell straight away that everything is going to fit just fine. It's perfect fit I've got there.
Yeah.
I can see already all the screw holes are lining up where they should be.
And you've got a David Buckingham base as well, haven't you?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Yeah. Are you going to mod your David Buckingham base? Are you going to put mirrors underneath it? And
I haven't done a mirror. What I don't know if I did it or not. So if I can get the camera up, it might not work. I've got
you might have to go full screen.
Oh yeah, Fleetwood J kindly sent me a roll of shed felt.
Oh yeah.
So I've glued that on to make it look like tarmac.
Yeah, brilliant.
And that's all I've done so far.
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing like a bus stop, to do the yellow lines and do bus stop under here. I'm thinking of doing that, but I'm not sure how I would do that. I'm going to have a word with Fleetwood and see how he's done his, and get some advice on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, thinking I might have bus stop written just in here.
Yeah.
You won't see it fully, but I think it'd be quite a nice touch just to brighten it up a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, David did my base slightly shorter than the others he's done, because at the time when I started, I had the bookshelf that it was on behind me.
Yeah.
And it wasn't as wide, so he's actually modified this. So it's pretty much in line with and some of them are longer, but this one is actually in line with the actual bus. It's an absolutely perfect fit.
Yeah.
So yeah, really, really nice.
They really are nice, aren't they? Them bases.
Just gets all the wheels off the floor. Obviously, puts less
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, because I think somebody was saying in the Routmaster group that they'd actually broken a wheel off, because they're only actually stood on one single screw right in the very center of the wheel. So, and they're not meant to be stood on the wheels really. They're meant to be put on the proper stands.
Yeah.
The little black stands. So, which obviously takes the weight off the bus.
And
Yeah.
plus, if you read the instructions, they say for temporary purposes at the moment. So
Yeah.
are we going to get a type of stand, or are they going to do a case stand for the bus?
They may do. They may
I
do.
reckon they do, yeah, a bit like the DeLorean. However, I think the subscribers got a free base. Or do we have to pay for them? I can't remember now.
No, we got a free base for the DeLorean.
Yeah,
and other
that's
people buying it from the shop, they'd buy it themselves.
but
Yeah.
some of them, I mean, I know, yeah, I've got one. It's my dad's, but some of them, I think, some of the partworks you have to buy them at the end. But obviously, you know, we'll see. We won't need to, because obviously we've got. Well, I won't need to because obviously I've got one of the bases.
Yeah.
From David, but yeah, it could be. There could be one coming, perhaps. I don't know. We'll find out towards the end of the build, won't we?
Yeah, there's only 29 issues left now. So yeah, because I picked up 111 today. So sorry, 9. Yeah, no, I can't count. 19.
Okay, then. So, right. I'm sure Sullivan says thanks, everyone.
You're welcome.
Got Penny that's just joined us back. Just as we're saying goodbye, really. Is there anything you wanted to add?
No, great bit.
I haven't anything to add.
I genuinely don't know what's better, build someone else, build it later. Does that make sense?
You don't know whether it's best building it live or watching somebody else
I don't know
build
if
it.
I enjoyed building it or watching it again being built.
Oh, right, yeah.
Or maybe
Because
it's just such a joy watching Horlicks build.
Yeah.
Where are you? What issue are you up to now? What issue did you finish on, Penny? I really can't remember.
I don't know. I'll have a look.
I think you got the metal sides done, didn't you?
I've got to be honest with you, it's been so long, I can't remember.
I remember you
doing the metal.
Yes, I remember you putting the windows in. Some of them.
Sliding windows on the side. It ended up with 2 long red panels that have got a shape on the back for the back of the bus.
Yes.
Yeah. So you got up to issue 95, Penny. 95, yeah. And that was the one before the Routmaster show end of year quiz.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so issue 95 you got up to. So you're only 5 issues in front of Horlicks.
Right. That's right, yeah, because remember, yeah, when I was doing the front window, I thought that was the issue with the questionable screws through the frame.
No, it was one of the sad ones.
Well, yeah. And then we realised it was one of the side ones, so got that to look forward to. So did you change your screws, Dave, or did you?
No. I didn't. I used Adrian's method of putting my finger behind the other side. So when you were screwing the screw in, you could feel the screw coming up to the plastic. And you've just got to be careful when you getting the screw in, so that not to ram it right home, but squeeze it from the other side with your finger, so that you can actually feel it coming through the plastic.
Right.
So obviously, it's a case of doing it very carefully and screwing it in, and not not going too bullish at it to get the screw right through, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I think there was IP screws, if I remember rightly, that were a little bit longish. And
The original screws is OP screws, which you're given.
that's right, yeah. OP screws. Yeah. Some people were driving the screws in, and we found that if we put our fingers behind them and grip it, and while you're screwing the screw in, you can actually feel just before you need to stop, if you know what I mean. So, but you'll feel that on the tension on the screwdriver as well, because I think Penny was doing it very carefully, and then she got her fingernail just under the screw, just to make sure that it was actually down as far as it would go, but without over tightening it, if you know what I mean, which worked out absolutely perfectly.
Yeah. So we've
Yeah,
got.
because if you go in too hard, it's going to crack up.
When do you think you will be back on it, Penny?
I really cannot even give a guess on that one, because obviously, like, it's getting home at the moment. You know, I've got a shift pattern that's all over the place. I do get little long weekends every now and again, but at the moment, I can't go home. I daren't. So it's just safe for me to not go home. So yeah, I'm blaming COVID-19.
Yeah.
I just think it would be. I mean, I went home the other weekend, saw Chris, picked up a few things, and he said, yeah, I'm really not easy with it, you know, you coming back and this, that, and the other. And we kind of made an agreement that I will go back when this is all over. Obviously, I did it because I respect his house. And I've got to admit, there was a little bit of me thinking, well, you're going a little bit overboard there. But then when I sort of thought about it, I thought, well, no, actually, you're not. You know, I told someone off last week about filming fire engines in the street, and he's gone, well, I'm not anywhere near anyone. I'm going, yeah, but you defeat the whole object of this stay in. And I thought, you know, if I go home just to go and get my bus, am I not then being a hypocrite?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, we've all got to do our bit. I'm already out of the house 5-6 days a week because of work.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it a little bit worse. So yeah, I'm sorry, Roger. I really can't even give you a close guess.
Yeah.
Maybe the end of May.
Whenever lockdown finishes, eh?
Yeah.
So but you're up to issue 95. So in actual fact, you're not that far behind everybody. You're not that far behind at all.
With them, no, with them now going fortnightly, that helps me a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
But also, I wouldn't have got any. I'm missing I'm still getting my subscription issues come through. But I'm missing a few weeks because where I have my subscription, they're not open, so I'm not getting my newsagent's copies. So I don't know if they're going to have to be back ordered when they do open, or if they've just got them and now they're ready waiting for me.
Yeah.
So
Right. I was going to say something then. It's gone.
That's your age, Horlicks.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting old. No, that was it. No, talking about because I was going to do that. Like, I've got a petrol remote control car, and I thought, oh, I'll get that out because, you know, we've got to stay at home. We've got to isolate ourselves. So I thought, well, if I just take my car get in my car, take my remote control car, stick it in the back of my car, and go to somewhere where there's no one about, I'm isolating because I'm on my own. But it's not quite like that, you know.
Yeah.
It isn't. Yeah, I, people are going out to the countryside and stuff like that, and they go.
For my issues
yeah,
of
okay,
my
I'm
Routmaster, I'm slightly lucky.
Yeah.
Your Routmaster,
I'm slightly lucky because I get mine at WH Smith's, and plus they have the head office for the post office
right.
side.
Right.
So they've got to be open if anyone needs like a new passport or other details, which other smaller post offices can't do.
Yeah.
Details. They've got to be open to
Right.
deal with that work. And of course, they're within a WH Smith's.
Right.
So they've got to be open for the post office to be open.
Yeah.
Right.
And they are
So you're
still
lucky
getting
enough to
issues
get
in.
it out.
That's right.
Yeah. I think all of this will come out in the wash, so to speak.
So I was all
It's
right
just
on my bus issue.
Yeah.
I'll find out on Wednesday for my other part works if they come in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, it'll all get sorted out in the end. I noticed that the Routmaster site is coming back up, so obviously issues will get added to those. So worst case scenario, I can order them off the site. And because I'm getting 2 of every issue, all I've got to do is order 2 issues, and then I get free postage. So it's not so bad. But yeah, what you were saying, Horlicks, a lot of people are going out and going, yeah, well, I'm away more than 2 meters from everybody. But if everybody takes that attitude and everybody goes out, it's just going to be chaos. Where it's working at the moment was because you said you go for a walk for your exercise after 10 o'clock, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, that's why it works, because you're going after 10 and going in a different direction from someone else who goes out at 10. And then there's somebody else maybe going out at 9 and someone else that's going out in 2 in the afternoon. Someone might opt to go early morning. And that's why this whole thing works.
Yeah.
If we're all going out late morning, early afternoon to the park, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
So, it's. Did you hear about the terrible incident with that nurse the other day? She's been working frontline, blah blah blah, and all the rest of it. She's got a day or 2 off, so she's decided to self-isolate from her family while she's off. So she went to her holiday home in the Cotswolds, thinking, I'll go to my home, I'll lock myself in, I'll have my day off in my home, and then I'll go back to work straight from there. Saves me passing anything on to my family. She woke up in the morning and her tyres had been slashed.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah. So I thought, what? I understand, they're coming up for a holiday. No, she wasn't coming up for a holiday. She was doing and self-isolating from her family.
Yeah.
I see videos of nurses who are coming home off or even after work, and their children are in the next room and they can't go in because they're just frightened that something's, happen. But she actually went better and didn't even go to her family was, and she had her tyre slashed for it. But that's what it's like up the Cotswolds, isn't it? That's Wicker Man country.
Yeah, it is.
That's terrible.
That and the West Country. Oh,
it is terrible.
That's what's happening.
So then none of that, she might not necessarily be able to find someone to repair her tyres. So that's one of the nurses down that are trying to, help these people.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Yeah, and it makes you want to say, I hope one of the relatives of these people who slashed their tires gets the virus and there's one less house to treat them. But that would be very nasty to say that. You know, there's certain
Yeah.
things that
But that's the way it could work, though, isn't it?
it could work. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dear, oh dear.
Okay then. Well, I think we'll end the stream here. So thank you everyone for tuning in. As I say, check out Dave's channel as well, Adrian and Paint with Penny. Although Paint with Penny has obviously not been doing anything recently, but still lots of content on there from before. And just stay home, stay safe, and all that.
Yeah.
I hope to see you next week with a new project.
Yeah.
So for now, let's say goodbye to Adrian.
Goodbye, all. Thank you
Lovely.
for watching, all.
And thank you for your help again, as always.
Certainly.
We've got Dave.
It's a goodbye from me. Give Horlicks a nice good thumbs up because obviously he's done really well today. He's caught up to the issues that he had, which was up to issue 90. And join us back on Horlicks' channel sometime next week. And like you said, press the bell notification and you'll get a notification of when he's live next.
Lovely. Thank you, Dave. And we've got Penny.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. And don't forget, stay home, save lives. Don't just save the NHS, but save your local hospital and your way. Don't be silly.
Brilliant. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Ta-ra!
Bye.